In 1912, the United States had just over 95 million people, and the country was continuing to grow, both in size and ambition. From statehood editions to unforgettable tragedies, this year was packed with events that still echo through history. Let's take a look at some of the most important and fascinating moments from 1912. New Mexico became the 47th state to join the Union on January 6, expanding America's southwestern borders and blending in a rich cultural heritage that dated back centuries. Just a few weeks later, on January 22nd, Henry Flagler's grand dream was realized when his Florida Overseas Railroad reached Key West. As his train rolled into the island city, more than 10,000 people gathered to celebrate the incredible engineering feat. Valentine's Day of 1912 brought Arizona into the fold as the 48th state. Its vast deserts and iconic canyon helped complete the map of the continental United States. March 1st marked a milestone in aviation history when Albert Berry jumped from a moving airplane with a parachute, an act of bravery that opened new doors in aeronautics. In Savannah, Georgia on March 12th, Juliette Gordon Low gathered 18 girls and started what would become the Girl Scouts, encouraging generations of young women to lead, explore, and serve. A gesture of friendship bloomed on March 27th when Japan gifted 3,000 cherry trees to Washington, D.C., trees that would become a cherished part of the nation's capital. Tragedy struck on April 15th when the unsinkable RMS Titanic sank after hitting an iceberg on its maiden voyage from Southampton, England to New York. More than 1,500 people lost their lives, making it one of the deadliest peacetime maritime disasters in history. Just 2 days later, on April 17th, singer Al Jolson recorded "Ragging the Baby to Sleep," a hit that would later be considered the first unofficial gold record in American music. May 11th brought big news from the North, as Alaska was officially named a U.S. territory, decades before it would eventually become the 49th state. By the end of May, the aviation world suffered a great loss. Wilbur Wright died of typhoid fever on May 30th in Dayton, Ohio, leaving behind a soaring legacy as one of the fathers of flight. At the Republican National Convention on June 18th, a rift formed between President Taft and former President Theodore Roosevelt. After Taft is nominated, Roosevelt and other progressives in the party formed the Bull Moose Party. Harriet Quimby, who had just made history as the first woman to fly across the English Channel 2 months earlier, tragically died on July 1st when her plane crashed during a flight in Massachusetts. Horn and Hardart, who had revolutionized quick meal service in Philadelphia, opened their first New York City location on July 2nd. Diners could serve themselves a hot meal by inserting a nickel and opening a small door to reveal their food. One of the greatest athletes in U.S. history, Jim Thorpe, dazzled the world on July 7th by winning 4 of the 5 events in the pentathlon, earning a gold medal at the Stockholm Olympics. Scouting history was made on August 21st, when the very first Eagle Scout was awarded in the United States to Arthur Rose Eldred, a rank that would become a lifelong goal for thousands of young men. While campaigning in Milwaukee, Theodore Roosevelt survived an assassination attempt on October 14th. He was shot in the chest, but still continued to deliver his full speech before seeking medical help. The presidential election on November 5th ended with Democrat Woodrow Wilson defeating both William Howard Taft and Theodore Roosevelt, a rare three-way race that shifted American politics. Finally, on December 18th, an English archaeologist named Charles Dawson announced a major discovery from Sussex, England, the Piltdown Man, which claimed to be the skull of a missing link between early apes and modern man. Though it excited scientists at the time, it would later be exposed as an elaborate hoax in the 1950s. Recollection Road loves to recommend LEGACYBOX because we both believe in preserving the past. If you have a cluttered closet with cherished home videos and photos that rarely see the light of day, then you need to visit LEGACYBOX.com/recollection. These irreplaceable heirlooms are rapidly fading away, and they deserve to be digitized and shared with family and friends. And right now, LEGACYBOX is offering you $9 tape transfers. The process is simple. Send in your LEGACYBOX filled with old VHS tapes, camcorder tapes, and pictures. Their team will professionally digitize everything by hand, right here in the USA. You'll get the originals returned to you, along with organized digital copies. I love LEGACYBOX because it makes all my favorite memories available anytime. I can post them on social media or pull up a slideshow on my TV, which keeps special family moments alive. Visit LEGACYBOX.com/recollection to shop their $9 tape sale. That's LEGACYBOX.com/recollection to unlock this incredible offer. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and make sure to check the description of this video for links to pick up a t-shirt and sign up for the newsletter. Thank you to our loyal Patreon supporters listed here. Visit patreon.com/recollectionroad to join the club.